So I think one of the most interesting tweets so far from Call of Duty has just been put out yesterday at late at night, and I think most of you haven't seen it already because it was just very early posted. It was in preparation for the Season 5 Call of Duty Black Ops 7, of course. And the thing is, I'm going to show it on screen right now, and Call of Duty basically just posted about the skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty and the overall reception they got with the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2 ports. And they're basically going to implement a new type of matchmaking system in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 from now on, and they are also going to implement it in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 as early as the beta, which is very surprising, of course, because we all basically figured that Infinity Ward was going back to the old matchmaking systems, especially because the sales of Call of Duty Black Ops 7 weren't that great and the player retention probably wasn't that great. But I guess the ports changed their minds completely. So if we read from this tweet, we see that they have monitored our progress over the last year, and they were very excited to see all of the feedback from Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. And they're basically going to be starting to update the playlist Black Ops Classic, Quick Play and Party games in Black Ops 7 with a new matchmaking system that is inspired by the classic games, which basically means that they are going to implement a matchmaking system that basically doesn't really involve your skill, but it's all connection based. And that's you can actually see that in the ports at the moment, because I live in the Netherlands and I basically only get put up with people from the Netherlands, especially in Black Ops 2. And I assume that is because connection with the people in the Netherlands is the best, and it basically doesn't really factor in your skill level, because you can also look at people's KD in the lobby as well in Black Ops 2 and in Black Ops 1 as well, from what I believe. But from what I noticed is that the skill level of all these players are not very similar at all. So yeah, these older games but definitely didn't really have skill-based matchmaking. Maybe like a slight bit, but not a lot. And what's weird about it is that Black Ops 7 basically marketed themselves last year with, we are going to have open matchmaking, which really doesn't include skill, or at least minimally considers the skill. So we all basically thought, that skill-based matchmaking wasn't really a thing in Black Ops 7, but if we look at this tweet right now, it basically looks like there was still a form of skill-based matchmaking in the game, because why are you now saying that you're going to implement a classic system when you already basically had that? So it's kind of weird. We never really got real information on what the new skill-based matchmaking was like and how it was different compared to the OG matchmaking in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 19 and onwards. So it's definitely kind of weird. I hope they kind of tell us more about it, because this definitely is confusing right now. But at least I'm happy they are changing some things, because I'm going to be testing out these playlists, especially the Black Ops Classic one and the Quick Play ones, and I hope we can find lobbies very easy. But I do have to say, finding lobbies in Black Ops 7 wasn't really an issue. Obviously it takes slightly longer than if you compare it to the OG games from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, but it's quite a lot quicker than compared to the modern era of Call of Duty games, because usually in those games you basically have to wait a few minutes before you actually can find a game. And it wasn't really a problem in Black Ops 7 for me. So the people that are saying the Black Ops 7 matchmaking was exactly the same as the matchmaking in Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2022, I personally don't believe that. I think the matchmaking was different, because the lobbies weren't that hard at all, and I basically never really got into lobbies with people that are on the same skill level. But that could also be the case, just not a lot of people bought Black Ops 7, so the player base in total is not really that high and the player count is not that high. So you basically get put up with the same people, even though if the people are on a worse skill level than you. And one of the most exciting parts about this news is they're not going to offer it exclusively in Black Ops 7, but they're also going to include it in the Modern Warfare 4 beta that is coming up in the next month. On August 21st, I've already made a video on this, but August 21st is going to be the date where the beta of Modern Warfare 4 is going live. Obviously, if you want to play it early, you need to pre-order this one. I am going to pre-order the game as well. I want to play the beta early as well, and I'm excited to see what the changes are, because we have not experienced a Modern Warfare game without skill-based matchmaking in what is it now, 15 years, ever since Modern Warfare 3, the OG one. So I hope like the experience of playing the game is like a lot better this time around without skill-based matchmaking. And I'm also like curious to see how this matchmaking will go in the new Call of Duty games and how quickly you can actually find games, and if you actually do get put up with all of these like bad players, you know, because there's like a huge portion of people out there that basically never really plays Call of Duty, but they do buy it and they basically play their games here and there, but they are not really the dedicated group of Call of Duty players. And I consider every single one that's going to watch like videos like this or watching other YouTubers on YouTube talk about Call of Duty, I consider these people all to be like, you know, dedicated Call of Duty players and like the hardcore group. And I know that we are in a minority. If you look at percentages, maybe we are like the 5 or 10% of the player base, but I just think that like 80 or 90% of the player base are these casuals who don't really play Call of Duty. We maybe have like a KD of 1 or 1.2 or 1.3, you know. And you know, this matchmaking allows for us people to actually get in lobbies with these people. It makes our experience better, of course. I don't know if it will make their experience better, but I think you need to be put into the lobbies with better people than you to actually improve at the game. And you see that with the ranked play as well. I played quite a bit of ranked play in Black Ops 7, and when you do get put into lobbies with people that are much better than you at the game, you actually do improve, and it actually forces you to adjust your play style and to improve at the game. And I think that is necessary for every single one that plays Call of Duty. So I definitely don't agree with the skill-based matchmaking that has been there for the last couple of years, the last 7 years. Because, you know, it basically forces you to stay exactly the same. It doesn't force you to improve at all. And I basically saw that at my own already. I did improve quite a lot when the original Call of Duties came out, especially between like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 3, I would say. And, you know, in the time period between Modern Warfare 19 and, let's say, until Black Ops 6, I basically did not really improve at the game, because I always get put into lobbies with people that have like an extremely similar KD to mine. They basically have like the exact same playstyle as mine. So yeah, that's probably the case with a lot of people. And you know, I'm just excited about this change. It actually feels like Call of Duty is actually trying to communicate with us for once. And you know, I have to be appreciative of that, because I was not expecting it from Infinity Ward, and I personally think that this is an Infinity Ward statement, and they were probably really surprised with the reception that the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports got, because from the PlayStation Store they got millions of players, and probably the player retention and the overall player count at the moment is much higher than the current Call of Duties. So they basically want to capitalize on that, and they feel like that matchmaking is like a huge part of that. And it gives me hope like that there are going to be other ports as well coming over in the next few months, especially when the Modern Warfare 4 is not going to be as successful. But yeah, it makes me excited. Let me know what you guys think about this news. I will definitely be trying out these playlists in upcoming days. Season 5 launches today from the moment of this recording on July 23rd. And it will basically bring a few multiplayer maps as well, and we have to wait for the zombies map like a month more, but that doesn't really matter. And yeah, I just want to thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.